everyone, and welcome back to the Daily 8 on the News 8 Live Desk. Phil Penarski here with the top 8 stories of the day in 8 minutes or less. Don't time me on that one. However, we are beginning the show with some breaking news that we just heard from out of Lowell. Authorities down there held a press conference to talk about an incident they saw earlier today. They actually investigated and found a woman seriously hurt and a man dead. Again, they could not release a whole lot of additional information at this time as the investigation is still going on. We did hear from the Kent County Sheriff's Office and other authorities down there in just moments ago. If you would like to stay up to date on all of the information that we do have at this time, highly encourage you to go ahead and check out our website, woodtv.com, where we have all of the latest information, and we'll hopefully be getting more information again throughout the rest of the day. We do have a crew out there in Lowell responding to the press conference that we just heard, and we're going to have a lot more information coming up throughout the day. There is a lot more to get to today, including a check-in with Storm Team 8 to get a look at your forecast ahead of some potential snow later on this week. But of course, we do begin today's show out of Allegan County. Authorities there are investigating the murder of a woman and have arrested her son in connection to her death. 23-year-old Craig Mills has been charged with open murder in the death of 43-year-old Mabel Mills. This is an investigation that has been a few months in the making. Mabel Mills was found dead in her home back on September 19th in Lee Township near Pullman. She was discovered during a welfare check. Craig Mills was actually arrested 2 days prior to that welfare check after he was found driving Mabel Mills's car before being involved in an accident. According to the Allegan County Sheriff's Office, he was placed in the Berrien County Jail at the time of the crash, where he remains in custody at this time. A suspect was arrested after an hours-long standoff in Grand Haven on Monday. It began just before 10:30 in the morning when the Grand Haven Department of Public Safety was called to a home on Franklin Avenue on a report of an assault at the home and someone armed with a gun. A perimeter was set up and authorities went door to door in the neighborhood to let residents know what was going on and telling them to remain inside. After about 6 hours of being on the scene, though, the suspect was arrested by police. His identity has not been released at this time, but they are expected to face 2 counts of felonious assault. And some rather sad news now out of Kalamazoo, as the longtime owner of the Michigan News Agency bookstore has died. It was announced on Facebook over the weekend that Dean Margaret Hawk had passed away. The bookstore and newsstand had been running for more than 7 decades after it was first established back in 1947. Lots of social media posts followed the news of her death, from fellow Kalamazoo business owners to state representatives who actually frequented the store. It is not known at this time, though, the future of the Michigan News Agency bookstore. On Monday, Governor Gretchen Whitmer released her plan to devote $3 billion for Michigan's roads. The proposal called for ensuring that every dollar from the state's gas tax goes towards the roads. It also called for taxing marijuana wholesalers and drawing in more money from big companies to create new revenue. The governor's office said that nearly half of that $3 billion will come from the gas pumps, but right now at least a quarter of the taxes that are paid on gas are sent somewhere else other than the roads. The governor's plan says that these changes could save the state about $500 million for road and bridge repairs. This is just a proposal for now, though, as parts of it would need to go through the Michigan House and Senate before they could go into effect. 2 Michigan anglers are safe now thanks to the quick response from the United States Coast Guard. Coast Guard Great Lakes Sector released this video of the rescue on social media on Monday. It shows members of the Coast Guard flying a helicopter over the 2 stranded fishermen in order to rescue them over on Saginaw Bay. The 2 men were stranded on the ice but were able to climb into the basket and be pulled up to safety. This is a reminder to everyone, though, to use extreme caution when you're on or around ice, especially during this time of year. Next, let's check out one of the newest entertainment spots coming to Grand Rapids. Silva is expected to open on Ottawa Avenue and will include some incredible menu items from ramen deviled eggs to Wagyu flat iron steak. But it's not just the food that will make you want to head out there later this year. Silva will also unveil a bocce ballroom, and later this summer, the Big Room, an event space that can seat 1,400 people, will also open to the public. This is a concept that Silva's founder, Mark Secchia, has wanted to put together for the past 15 years, he says. We got to a sneak peek inside the 18,000 square foot space, and you can see it for yourself right now over on our website, woodtv.com. And that's a good spot for us to now check in with Storm teammate meteorologist Matt Kirkwood and get you a look at your forecast.
Just some light snow this morning. Otherwise, we'll see dry conditions this afternoon with a sliver or two of sunshine poking through. You can see all the moisture off to our south, and that's going to be heading in our direction for tomorrow with a bona fide winter storm for Wednesday afternoon and through overnight Wednesday. Today, though, again, just a few flurries out there early on. High temperatures mid to perhaps upper 20s with a little bit of sunshine from time to time, north wind. And what we're tracking is, well, winter storm arriving for Wednesday and Thursday time frame. About 4 to 8 inches worth of snow is possible. And another system is quite possible on Saturday or Friday night Saturday to give us another 2 to 4 inches of snow. So kind of a wintry stretch. Here's the latest with the winter storm watch for 1 p.m. Wednesday afternoon, right until 7 a.m. on Thursday. And by Thursday morning, again, a lot of us will be shoveling. It looks like dry for Valentine's Day, and then this upcoming weekend, it looks like more snow Friday night, Saturday, before Arctic air comes pouring in the tail end of the weekend into early next week.
Thanks, Matt, and we are just a few weeks really away from the start of baseball season as the West Michigan Whitecaps will hit the field against the Dayton Dragons on April 4th for opening day. The on-field fun will be more than enough reason to head out to LMCU Ballpark this season, but the team has added even more reasons to catch a game. The team revealed its giveaways, promotions, and theme nights for home games in 2025. You'll see your favorites like Star Wars Night and Super Splash Day, and the fun actually kicks off on opening day with the first 1,000 fans getting a Whitecaps campfire mug to take home with them. The full list of themes and promos for the 2025 season can be found right now over on our website, woodtv.com. All right, that is going to do it for us today on the Daily 8. Hopefully we will see you again tomorrow as we bring you the top 8 stories for your Wednesday. I do want to thank everybody so much for tuning into this latest edition of the News 8 Live Desk. I'm Phil Pinarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.